Lamplight Audiobooks presents All She Left Behind by Jennie Kirkpatrick, narrated by Tavia Gilbert.
Prologue. Love came later, when his words reached out to catch her as she fell, offering a cushion of comfort that held her and began the healing before she even knew the depth of ache and loss she carried. Dreams delayed are not always dreams destroyed, he told her. That truth brought healing to her life. But her story begins long before that day, on her wedding day, when Jennie Lichtenthaler took Charles Pickett to be her wedded husband. Their vows were spoken at her sister's Hillsborough home, Washington County, Oregon, a state just celebrating its first birthday. A judge presided, even though her father was a pastor and could have officiated. It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon, March 27th, 1860. Later, each guest brought a lantern to the wedding dance and set it along the boardwalk, the shards of light a path the hopeful couple would follow into the Tualatin Hotel. Charles and Jennie slipped through the Oregon mist, the lantern lights shining on her slippers, sprinkling liquid diamonds onto almost auburn hair. The last to arrive, as was the custom, they laughed beneath the hotel's canopy covering the entrance. March, a month of new beginnings, is often marked by rain in the Willamette Valley. Jennie settled her hooped skirts, brushed water drops of weather from the yellow-dyed linen, and straightened the waist-bow, as large as her husband's fist. He stood behind to smooth the ribbons cascading down Jennie's back, his hands then gentle at her bare shoulders, his fingers a tingle on her skin. "Ready?" he whispered in her ear. At 17, she thought she was. She nodded. Charles kissed her cheek, commented on her dimples, and they stepped through the doorway into the promise of their new lives, greeted by the music, laughter, and good wishes. Cheers went up, and someone struck a tambourine to thrill the fiddlers into a faster jig, which Charles took as a sign to swing Jennie onto the cornmeal-covered floor. He swirled his bride as she caught glimpses of her father's smile, her mother's tears upon her cheeks. Araya, Jennie's friend and wedding witness, waved her gloved fingers as they danced by. Jennie's brothers and sisters clapped and stomped their feet to the fiddle and tambourine. The strong face of Josiah Parrish, the Reverend and Indian agent, graced the crowd as they swished across.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?